Not really.
No, because I want to just be able to go full burn and not have to worry about it.
Just try it.
So just for shits and gigs, I'm going to bring it down just a teeny tiny hair more. Let me make sure that I've still got afterburner. I think so.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah, I do.
So now 4 is speed trap?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, really? Different names, huh?
Oh no. I think he's always been speed trap.
Holy shit! What the hell was that?
Never do that again.
Did you Tokyo drift it?
No, that sound. What was that god awful sound? Dude! Holy
Please don't do that again.
crap!
That fucking hurts.
Damn, that is unnecessarily loud, dude.
Hey,
Why
babe.
would it need to be that loud?
Do we have
Turn
any
your
crumble cookie
volume
left?
down.
Can you bring me a little
Dude.
piece? Please?
The
Thanks.
volume on the fucking thing. That's the.
Yeah, but
That's the
damn.
How am I supposed to know how loud yours is?
Oh, you didn't. Neither did I. Now it doesn't matter because I'm fucking legally deaf.
Stabs at 8.
Stabs rate
Have
over.
people at 8.
Landing light on.
What I've been doing too, after I turn my stabs on, is I go to the brightness of each screen and I turn it all the way down to where the screen is not even on. Because I feel like maybe it's just superstition, but I think it helps with lag. I know on Flight Simulator it does, so I assumed it does in here.
It's less to render, no?
Yeah.
Ah! You just scared me.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so old age.
Sí, señor.
Uh,
I don't have any HUD.
so
Buttons.
what we're gonna do on the low brake cross here, okay? We're gonna be coming from behind show center, and I'm gonna say ready brake, and then me and number 3 are going to be going left, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You and number 4 are gonna go right. So you are going to pull about 3 G's until you're 45 degrees angled off of the runway. You'll see us so what we're going to do is we're going to brake, and the wingmen, they're going to brake and fly straight down the runway both directions. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And you are going to, instead of going right down the runway, you're going to half the distance in between straight and the runway, which is going to be 45 degrees. You know what I'm saying? You're going to brake 45 degrees to the right in relation to the runway. And then once you get 45 degrees, here, I'll get your heading. You're going to brake to a heading of... What's a heading of 050, okay?
Okay.
So when I say brake, you're going to brake and go to a heading of 050. And then you'll hear me say 1 mile mark, 1.5 mile mark, 2 mile mark, 2.5 mile mark. And then I'm going to say coming left. When I say coming left, you're going to go right at the same time that number 4 is going to come left. And we'll be way out that direction. And what's going to happen is 2.5 miles out, we'll cross right next to each other. We'll be going opposite directions. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So when I break that right, we're going to be at a particular altitude, right?
Yep.
And then if everything stays the same and we stay at the same altitude, we will cross paths.
We'll cross paths
on
out
that
there.
bank angle.
Right, and then
Okay.
see, and then what you'll do is the smoke should last long enough that you can just follow the two check smoke. What the smoke should last long enough that you can follow the smoke trail right back in. Okay, everybody's going to be holding 360 knots, and what'll happen is if it all works out like it's supposed to, we're all going to cross right back over Show Center all at the same time.
360 at a 45-degree bank or a 45-degree pull.
No, that's just what you're gonna. That's just when I say ready break. You're gonna break to about. Don't even worry about the 45 degrees now. Just break to a heading of 050.
Your angle out of the formation will be
45 degrees.
My angle will be 90, and the other
Yeah.
wingman's angle will be 90, the opposite direction. So basically, what you and I are getting ready to do together is I'm going to go straight down the runway. You're going to go a little ahead, and then when we get to that point where he says he's turning, we're going to turn towards each other. And I think I go on the inside of you.
So number 3, you're gonna be on the outside, and number 2 is gonna be on the outside of the circle.
Okay.
No, on the outside. Yeah, number 3 and number 2 will be on the outsides.
Okay. So when we
So
turn
let's just do a
towards each
mock
other,
run.
we're going to see each other, and we're going to say contact,
Contact.
and then fly towards each other a little bit. You're going to go on the inside of me, and then fly back around and just point right back at the place that we came from, which is the intersection of the runway. And your job is you're just going to focus on the speed and the heading, and I'm going to watch you and make sure that we're next to each other. And that we're
And your
coming in,
altitude.
and my altitude. So I'm watching my altitude. You're watching your altitude. You're just focusing on that. You don't have to look at me at all. I want to look at you and make sure we're next to each other. And
I'm
so,
trying to find drawing here real quick too before we do
it's going
this.
to look awesome. I messed it up so
well-
bad last night, and it still looked awesome.
I'm trying to find a diagram or something here to send to you so that you can. So this is the one that I'm gonna say. Okay, so number 1 is his altitude. Mine is 450. Number 2's altitude is 300. Number 3's altitude is 450. Number 4's altitude is 400. So your altitude is going to be 400.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a low break cross. Damn it, that's not a very good drawing, but this one's going to have to work. Okay, so Old Age, I'm
Yeah.
about to send you this picture here.
Whoever service this is has been quite well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm enjoying it very much so.
So, what I don't like problems. Okay, so whenever there's problems, I silently, for however long it takes me, think of every reason why there's a problem, try to come up with a solution. And today,
break
I found that solution.
Alpha was the problem. Gotcha.
Alpha was literally Alpha was the problem. There's only a slight difference in our internet speeds, somewhere upwards of around 800 megabytes per second in difference.
Okay,
Could
in
be
this
the reason why.
in the call that we're in right now, fellas, is a picture of this low break cross somewhat. Doesn't really do real good justice, but if you're able to take a look at it real quick, it might help you a little bit. If you're not 100% familiar with it, Old Age, it kind of shows you what
Yeah,
you
hold
know,
on,
we'll
standard
break,
point,
we'll go
right?
out. Yep, we'll break, we'll go out. At the far outside of
It's
those lines,
Showing that I go down.
Yeah, we're all gonna be down a little bit. Yeah, kind of down some. That's more out than down.
Gotcha.
It's just because it's
Oh,
farther
okay,
away.
okay. Oh, I get it. We're doing a complete come around.
Yeah, and exactly. We're gonna be making a half of a circle in opposite directions. Each side of this formation is gonna be making a half a circle in opposite directions. And one we're all
I'm
the way
gonna go
out.
this way and be
Here.
heading backwards.
Yep. Number
and come
4 is
back
going to
around to
break
center
90
point.
degrees. Yep. Number 4 is going to break 90 degrees. And then whenever I say, okay, I'm coming left, so number 4 is going to go all the way out to the furthest point, and then you're going to circle. When I say 2.5 miles mark, you're going to start coming back to the left. Okay, at a fairly good pool. Let's go. We'll call it. We'll call the when I say 2.5 miles mark. Let's make it a 4G pool. Okay, our speed is going to be 360. As soon as you see the other person and you guys are crossing paths in opposite directions,
No.
that's when you say
1 and
contact.
4 at 150.
No, I'm at 150. Number 2 is at 300. Number 3 is at 450, and number 4 is at 400
Hold on,
Oh, it says this one
altitude.
on the picture you just sent me. It just says 1 and 4 at 150, and then 2 at 3 and 3 at 450.
Right, but if we stayed at that same altitude, if we do this perfectly, we would run into each other. That doesn't make
No.
sense to me.
No, it doesn't. No, he wouldn't, because I'm always behind you.
We're supposed to cross center point at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine an
So-
X on the middle of the runway. We're all going to fly directly over that X. So if we're at the same altitude, we go boom.
And I'm just practicing it the way that we do it on the
Gotcha.
flight simulator, angel, so that way we have it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
All right, let me know when we're ready. I'm going to record this.
Okay. So just remember, whenever, first of all, when I say we're coming around for the low break cross, it's your altitudes. The first time that I say it, it's going to be your altitudes that you call out instead of your call sign.
Is that ready to go?
And then when I say we're in for low break cross, that's when you say your call sign.
So basically, old age, you're just doing a long right turn. Big long right turn, and I'm doing a right turn and then a left turn to come back.
Actually, 2, you're doing a long right turn.
Am I?
Old age is going to actually reverse back to the
crap,
left.
It is. I can see that. That's where. So I'm never
Wait,
going left. I'm always going right.
You're always going right.
Yeah, I see that now.
Wait a
Yep.
minute.
So old age, you're gonna bank. You're gonna break 40. You're gonna break to the heading of 050, and you're gonna once you get to that heading, hold that heading and get to your altitude until I say 2.5 miles mark. And when I say 2.5 miles mark, then you're going to come back left at 4G pool until
Okay.
you're facing back down to the center of the runway. I wish that I would have put a fucking smoke marker at the center of the runway. That's one thing that we should have one smoke marker out for, the center of the runway. So we are just about ready here. I'm gonna put one more in here that we're gonna
What?
that way we can look at it when we get done here later on after we get this one.
Huh?
To be the
I don't understand that. How is
Some
that-
enthusiasm in there. That's my girl.
How are we gonna
what is it, Cody?
back head on to each other like that to come around? If I go 90 degrees out and right, and
So you're gonna go 90 degrees out, and then you're gonna follow the heading of the runway. You're gonna brake until you get parallel with the runway. Okay, and then you're gonna fly right down the runway for 2.5 miles, and then you're gonna come back right. So you actually no, you're first. No, I'm sorry. You're on the right hand side. Yeah. So you're gonna brake to the right, and then
see if I do a 90
Number
degree,
two.
it's 45 degree, that puts in front of me after that. For us to intersect again, I would have to turn back left. It's
Okay,
almost
so
like
number
this
two-
thing is backwards.
number 4 goes. So number 4 does the same thing. Number
We
3.
intersect at that thing, in a way. At that bend.
So
Right.
number
So when I turn left, and you're turning like continuing right,
so
that's where we
okay.
intersect.
On
and
I
I.
feel like it's got 2 and 4 on the diagram. Seems like they're mixed up to me.
Yeah, they are. Because last night I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it. You see what I'm saying? That two's going out
Right.
45 degree out there for them to come back around and meet. And last night I had to do a right turn, go straight, and then turn left and wrap around. And the 4 plane was just doing one long loop, but I
Okay,
messed it up.
So are you breaking 45 degrees? Is that what you're saying you were supposed to do? You're
Oh
supposed to do the
no,
45 degrees?
I'm supposed to do the 90 degree hard 7.5 G
Okay.
pull.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that diagram's backwards for the my
Right.
side.
Okay. So yeah.
Well, listen,
So we're good
I can equate it to being just me banking right.
to a heading of
You know what I mean?
050,
Yeah, and
and
continuous bank.
until well no
Yes.
once you get 050, no, you got to straighten out because if you continuously bank, you're gonna cut your circle way too shallow.
Yeah.
Because we got to go out a ways. We're gonna have to go out 2.5 miles, which is gonna be about 20 seconds or so, and then you can turn.
Do like a long horseshoe,
Yeah.
the
So
points are gonna be pointing at each other.
you want to get to a heading of 050 pretty fucking fast, and then level off, and then wait until you hear me say 2.5 miles mark, and that's whenever everybody will start turning back in again. And then when they cross each other is whenever, as soon as you see each other, then you say contact. So let's do this. Let's see. It's not gonna go good the first time. It's just not. It's just too technical. So we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna do it again, and then we're gonna do it again, and then we're gonna do it again.
Oh, I had to restart.
Puddles.
Uh-oh. So okay, server's probably fixing to crash then.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, there it goes.
And there it goes.
I don't know why it was stuck on. It kept saying Windows out of focus.
Oh, you're good,
And
bro.
just like that, it was over.
I thought alpha was a problem, but whatever.
Well, hey, I was fucking with too much shit waiting on you guys.
You're good. I'm just fucking. Why that's coming up, old age, if you want to watch my screen, I'm gonna show a video of this low break cross here.
Hold on. I gotta.
Blah, 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 bling.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Can I get up? Oh yeah, he's streaming. I forget. I mean that wasn't terrible, but
I can make it worse.
okay. Here's a good video of it. Remember, the first call out's gonna be your altitude. Second one will be your call sign. Here they come. Ready break. So there'll be 2 ready breaks. Number 4, you have to say the second ready break.
He leveled out.
See how he goes 45 degrees and this one's going 90 degrees, and then it'll say 2.5 miles mark. Coming left. And then you guys are gonna start. Anytime now they're turning back towards each other. They're turning towards each other now. Right they're about to see your contact. Right there's what they'd say contact, and then you can pretty much follow the smoke right back down. If you know what I mean. If the smoke lasts long enough, you can just use the smoke as your trail back.
You can at least get a good heading on it.
Right. See how he's coming right back down the smoke there?
That is so freaking crazy. That's so cool.
And we're fixing to nail that shit, and it's gonna be awesome.
That is so cool.
Okay.
So you got
Okay.
it?
Put that back from the beginning again.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Right there. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm watching mine. So he's there.
Ready break. Ready
He
break.
breaks. Okay. Okay. So
So
1 and
you're gonna be
4.
the one that says ready break the second time, bro. Just immediately after I do, then you say ready break. Old age.
Yeah, I'm watching this, and then he
1.5
holds it
miles mark. 2 miles
and
mark. 2.5 miles mark. Coming left.
bang,
Contact.
and then
Yeah, the fleur de lis, that's the one that, or no, the double farble is the one we're gonna do. I'm excited about the fleur de lis too, though. And then I will come left. Dude, they're going right, but I'll come left. And number 3, you will immediately come left and get right back up on me. And you two will form right back up on each other as well.
Yep.
Are you good to go, Old Age, or you want to watch it again?
I set it up last night.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Oh, you're good, bro. You didn't have the slightest clue what was going on. You
I
know,
knew
and I
what it was
felt
supposed to
shitty
look
because
like,
I
but
didn't even
just
fucking.
for some reason, from the life of me, I couldn't put together a picture in my head. And almost everything I do has a picture in my head. Like I'm looking at this picture in my head.
Yeah, I felt
You know,
shitty
it's
like I
oh,
failed you because I didn't even
couldn't-
fucking go over it with you.
You didn't tell me to help. There's many times that you were like, hey, you want to fly? You could have showed up and plus I didn't have my
Yeah, dude, that right. I don't know how you flew at all.
It's like I was probably has no vomit or practicing wrestling.
So I'll say, coming around for the low break cross. And
Server launched.
2, you'll say, 2, what's your altitude?
300.
3?
300. Yes, sir.
I mean, no,
350.
number
Oh.
3, 4, number 3 is 450.
Oh, 450.
Number 4 is 400. And I'm 150.
400.
And then when I say we're in for the low break cross, then we say our call signs.
So I'm gonna be at 450.
450. Which is pretty much going to be the altitude that we're at when we break. So you won't have to adjust much. Everybody else will. This is going to be cool. Now we're getting to the real stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, if we can do this, we can do anything.
Yeah. Do this, and the next one is going to be the damn it, I should have put a smoke marker on show center.
Stays.
Double farble next. 1, 2, 4. And we need to, obviously, we always do, we need to try to be as tight as we can when we break so that all of our speeds are the same, and that way our timing stays on. This is going to be sick, dude. I'm excited as hell. Flares up, ammo down. What I did was just zoom in and click on your position specifically. Just click on that blue marker that's in your position. Cody, just zoom into the airport.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot. That's on me.
Don't let it happen again.
Yeah. We'll do. So you need to go to 19, Cody. There you go. You can take it. And I need to go to... Wait. Yeah, I need to go to...
You don't even have to pick from the list. If you just zoom into the airport, you can select, you can just click on your actual position on the blue dot.
It's 19 for you. That's the one I was in, next to Alpha. Alpha's the only one, for some reason, that the number's different. From 4 to U is good.
And don't forget to change your liveries. I messaged the guy that videotapes us on the DCS server to see if he could come video us. Let me see. I actually had a couple people answer me a second ago. Let me see. What? Oh, Phoenix. Do you guys have a mod for Xbox and PC? No, there is no mods for Xbox. Pilot Frederick. Yo, I had to move. Finished my commercial pilot license yesterday. Setting up my equipment now.
Rearming complete.
Jello. Yeah, I'm on. Well, if you're on again later, I'll be around. Okay, so I got 2 people wanting to lead here, or wanting to join here. I'm gonna add them, and if they want to come in here. Sorry, just 1 second. It's gonna be Jello, and then Badger. Badger said he was in the 4YA server right now, and then Jello said he's on too, but neither one of them answered. Oh, Jello said he'll be just 1 second. I'm not sure. If not, we can always switch. I'm telling him the name of the server. He said, I'm on, but I do not want to lead. Cool. That's all with me. Jello is extremely knowledgeable with this shit, dude. Like, big, like as much as lava. He's the one that picked me out of the server the other day to go fly with him. Cool. Okay. Which I think Badger is too. I just don't know. I haven't flown with just it. Okay, let me close down my background. Ready break, ready break.
Oh no.
Okay, one more time. We're gonna go over time here just for shits and gigs. So we are coming around for the low break cross. Huh? What'd you say? Oh.
450.
Old age, are you there?
Self, I said 400.
Oh, okay. There's one of them. What up? What up?
Oh, I don't want those.
Which one that is? Who joined? Jello. Always muted. What's up, bro? Oh yeah, I forget he doesn't talk, but I think maybe he's the one that doesn't talk, but he types so fast. So Jello, the server is called Alpha, all little letters. And there's no password. And do you have the Blue Angels liveries with the numbers on them from DCS? Or if not, we can switch back to the default ones. I'll wait till he gets in here so we can use fonts. Alright. You're good. So you're breaking to a heading of 050. I'm breaking a heading of about 300. We'll say 300.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Doing all right.
Good. We're just going over right now. We're going over the. We've been doing, the regular or the more simple maneuvers for a while, like the diamond roll and stuff like that. But we had never really gotten into the specifics here, so we're actually just fixing to do the low break cross for the first time here.
Ah, that's one of my favorites.
Heck yeah. Do you have the Blue Angels liveries from DCS with the numbers on them, or just the default ones? If not, we'll just go back to the default ones.
I have ones from my team with the numbers on them. I don't know if they're the ones that you're talking about. We can try them.
Okay, yeah, just let me know when you get spawned in here if you see these ones or not.
All right, stand by. You said it's Alpha?
Yeah, Alpha, all little letters.
Hang on.
And there's no password or anything. So normally when I'm trying to get people to fly, I have usually a maximum of 2 on a good day, 3. Actually, there's 4 people in here, surprisingly. So I don't have you guys' variant of the skins. Okay, we'll just go to the default Blue Angels ones. Marshall doesn't have these ones, so we'll just go back to the default Blue Angels liveries. Today we actually do have 4 people, so I'm thinking maybe we'll go over this this low break cross once, and then we can do some Delta stuff since there's 6 of us in here. That work with you guys?
Yep.
Well, that's interesting. I can click on the server line that says Alpha on the server name, but it won't. I can't click join for some reason. It's green. It's not like grayed out. I just can't click it.
Double click on Alpha.
Does it say?
I do not.
Left?
It says I do not have the required modules for this server.
Yeah, fuck.
What modules do we have?
It's on your mission. It's got the T-45.
Oh, man.
Means we're gonna have to go to a local server.
Yep. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. So then we could just go to. Is there a aerobatic server that's not super populated?
Aerobatics Online had only me in it just like a half hour ago.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go to that one. Sorry, fellas. I didn't even think about the T-45. I forgot that it was even in here.
Also, with that one, we can, if there is people like flying at Cobbs, we can go to the remote airfield up on the northwest corner. I forget what it's called. There's never anybody there.
Okay. Cool. Sorry about that, fellas. I didn't even think about the T-45. I was thinking there was no mods in there. So okay, there's the U.S. one has 10 people in it, so that's better than
22.
22.
I said we just go up to like
Hello?
Sanaki or the one he's talking about. You know.
Yeah.
Kaiser's gonna be-
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, we'll do that.
What? One the other day. Oh. Hey, hang a little bit. What's up? Late on today?
What, Mozdok? Is that what you're talking about? Or Mineral?
I was talking about Mineraline Miller
Okay.
90.
Alright.
That one is like always very, very desolated.
Sweet. Yeah, so we'll go over this low break cross. All we need is we'll go over this low break cross, and then we can we'll do some diamond or some delta stuff. I know that
I don't
this
know.
year they added the delta
7-8, right?
aileron roll into the
Yeah.
into the show, and then we could do a delta breakout. That'd be pretty cool looking.
They added the delta aileron roll. They're working on it possibly as an addition to the lower flat show. It would never be in a high show.
Oh yeah, okay.
Who's gonna fly what then?
I'll fly lead. Right now what we have is
What are they going in?
the default Blue Angels. So
No,
me
no.
and
Okay.
Cody, US. So me and Cody are on another flight sim Blue Angels team, and I was trying to show him some stuff. So he's flying 2 because that's what he flies in there. Jordan has been on 3, and the Old Age has been on 4. But like I said, we can go over this low break cross once here, and then we'll just do some delta stuff.
Okay, that works.
Is there not another delta maneuver that they added this year? Is the aileron roll the only one? It seems like there was another delta maneuver added in. There's not a delta roll, is there?
Oh yeah, there's the delta roll. That's the very first delta maneuver.
Is there a delta roll? Okay, yeah, we could try
Absolutely.
the delta. We could try the delta roll if y'all want to try that.
Yeah, the 5 delta maneuvers that have been standard is the delta roll, the fleur de lis, the loop break cross, the delta breakout, and then the pub.
Okay, I definitely want to do the delta breakout, and I'm not familiar with the last one, that's delta club. I don't know.
Oh, the pitch up break. That's just the
Pitch up break to land.
yeah, it's the pass in front of the crowd, pitch up break to
Yeah.
land.
So I think as far as delta goes, if y'all are cool with it, we should definitely do the delta aileron roll, the delta breakout, and I think it would be awesome to try the delta roll as well.
Delta roll is tough if you're in 5 or 6, but you know,
Yeah.
it can be done. Are we gonna go in-game comms?
We can.
As long as everybody's set up for it, they're better. The lag is much better on the in-game than it is on Discord.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Everybody's got in-game comms set up, right? Except for Jello, but he doesn't. I don't think he's got a mic at all. He just messages up there amazingly fast, so that's no biggie. 'Cause I know
What
you
position is
can- I know
Jello
you can
flying?
hear- Either either be 5 or 6. I'm not sure. At least at first, anyways, and then we
Right.
can do whatever for
Okay.
the delta.
Are we just gonna start up on our own, or how are we gonna do it?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and start up on our own, and then we'll all
Copy.
taxi out together. Yeah, I haven't went over the startup or anything yet with anyone. And you're usually, what do you fly on your team for? Your slot? Is that
Currently,
right?
I've flown every even number position on the team, starting with 6. I flew 6, then briefly 2, and then moved to 4.
Okay.
You can take slot if you want to.
I'm used to being
You don't go.
Oh, it does. Either way, bro. That's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. I was just wondering. I couldn't remember what he was. I thought his profile
Yeah, you can
picture
take
said
spot,
4.
dude.
I can also fly 6 on the outer right for Delta. I'm cool with whatever.
Listen, I'm not the best, so you're gonna want me in the safest position, and in the middle is not.
Well, if that's I'm willing to fly 4. You know, if you guys want me to.
Yeah, go ahead, take 4, and I'll take outside because at least if I wobble or something,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take somebody out.
Roger that.
So you're familiar with the low break cross?
Me?
Yeah.
Intimately.
What is 4's altitude supposed to be
Intimately.
on the low break cross?
100 feet inbound and
4
inboard
is
of boss.
100. 4 is 100. I thought mine was 100. So what is boss?
Starting with boss, it's 2, 3, 4, 1. So 200, 300, 400, 100 in numerical order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. So boss is 200, right wing is 300, left wing is 400, slot is 100, and the slot is inboard, crowd inboard from boss at the cross.
Okay, so take the 50s away, fellas. We'll just do it even hundreds. 200, 300, 400. And then it'll be one. Let's see what heading I need to break.
Yeah, the heading is going to be, it's basically runway heading for the wings and then 30 degrees offset of that for the boss and slot.
So I'm going to say 350 for me, and then around 350 for me. For right wing is going to be about
Which server?
060.
US.
US, aerobatics US. All right, I'll get line. So 050 for me, and then 350 and 050 for the other. What number? Whichever. Shit, I can't remember what number it is. Number 4 is the one that goes 90 degrees, right?
No. You talking the initial break?
Yes. Okay, so 2
Okay.
goes 90 degrees.
2 and 3 go 90 degrees, crowd right and crowd left. 4 calls the second break, and then he and boss will split off 30 degrees in. Well, I don't know how you want to phrase it. 30 degrees left of 2 and 30 degrees right of 3, depending on boss is going with 3, 4 is going with 2.
Yeah,
Right.
we're both going to go 90 and we're going to go 45.
Yeah.
About 30, not 45.
Okay.
It's actually 30 exactly.
Right.
All right.
Let's see.
Why is it- good shit.
Everybody's US.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my stabs at 8. 8. That's weird that I've got that thing in my HUD. I've never had that in my HUD before. Okay, both of my engines are running, and I am ready when you guys are. Just let me know.
If you guys are going to use in-game comms, standard comms
yeah.
are 9 on channel 1, 16 on 2, actually 18 for startup. We'll just jump to 16 if you guys are good with that.
Yeah. What channel? What frequent? Which number?
9 on 1.
9 on 1, 16 on 2.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what you mean 16 on 2.
So on that bright silver knob, Alpha,
Yeah.
just scroll. Don't touch it. Just scroll up with your thing, and you're going to go up to 16. And
Oh,
gonna be preset
calm
channel.
1 and 2. I got you.
It's just like,
9.
he's talking about that.
Who? 9 and 16. 9 on 1, 16 on 2. Okay, cool, I got it. So, yeah, I've only have COM 1 key binded.
Okay, who's talking about the degrees?
Badger.
I had said the degrees, yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, adjust controls. I'm gonna go keybind COM 2 real fast. What access command? COM 1 VoIP.
I'm gonna mute Discord when we do this too.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're on voice activated, that's particularly important. If you're on a separate push to talk, it's not a big deal.
I'm on push to talk. I just don't like hearing it.
Right, but if you're not pushing to talk, then or whoever's not talking shouldn't. And you can mute and deafen too, whichever works for you. As long as we're all in-game comms, it's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, is your in-game comm on?
Yeah, radio check.
Yeah, you want to do? Can you do a radio check?
Yeah, did you hear it?
No.
Okay, sweet.
All right. Well,
I
And
didn't.
radio check on home
I'm
team.
training for our other team, so you guys go ahead. And
Oh, no.
You do your degrees, and then
You're
we'll
no,
do it
do
the
your
way
thing,
we
do
do
your
it.
thing,
We'll do
do
it
your
the
thing,
team
Cody.
but
Do your thing on,
don't
do your
come in
thing
here
on this right wing.
tell me shit.
No, do your thing on this right wing, dude. That's the whole reason that we're doing this. Old age. Did you hear Did you hear me on the radio?
No. Did you hear me?
No. Radio check.
Can you hear me?
No, I don't hear you. You got COM1 VoIP key binded? Old age, is that what you got